I agree. Sounds simple, right? But depending on what you're agreeing with, or who you're agreeing with, or what you're agreeing to, the grammar can change a bit. So, let's make it easy.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. And this is Happy English Podcast, episode 814. I agree. The verb agree is an interesting word because it can be used with a variety of prepositions, each one with its own usage. So, for today's podcast English lesson, let's have a look at how we use this vocabulary. And let's start with the most basic way we use agree. It's when someone says something and you have the same opinion as them. Just say, I agree. Like your friend says, "Oh, this place has the best pizza in town." And you say, I agree. Your friend says, "Oh, the Rolling Stones still sound great after all these years." And you say, I agree. No preposition there, just I agree. Nice and simple. But what if you want to agree with someone or agree with their opinion? Then we say, agree with. Like, I agree with Tom. The new boss is kind of a jerk. Or, I agree with Tom's opinion about the new boss. Or maybe you're talking to your sister and she gives you some advice. You can say, I agree with my sister. Or, I agree with her investment idea. Again, when you have the same opinion as another person or a thing that they said, you use agree with. Now, here's a quick grammar note, and this one's important. Agree is a stative verb. That means that we don't usually use it in the progressive form. So, you can say, I agree with Jenny, but not, I am agreeing with Jenny. Just say, I agree with her. Cool? Cool. Now, here's a surprising use of agree with that a lot of English learners may not know. Sometimes we say agree with to talk about things like food, drinks, or habits that do or don't feel good in your body. Like, spicy food, like that curry, doesn't agree with my stomach. Here's another one. I tried smoking once, but it just doesn't agree with me. So in this case, agree with means something is not good for you physically. It's not that you don't like it, but it's more like it doesn't suit your body. Spicy food doesn't agree with my stomach. Now, let's talk about agree to. You use agree to when someone makes a suggestion or a request and you say yes. Like, after talking with my doctor, I agreed to quit smoking. I agreed to quit. Agree to is usually followed by a verb. Like, Jack and his wife agreed to go to a marriage counselor. They agreed to do that. You agree to do something. Next up, what about when two or more people are making a decision together? In cases like that, we say agree on. We use agree on when people decide something as a group, and it's usually followed by a noun or a gerund. Like, everyone at the meeting agreed on working a 4-day week. They all agreed on it. Here's another one. We agreed on the idea that the new marketing manager suggested. So if people are discussing and reaching a decision, use agree on. Remember, the subject of agree on is two or more people. We agreed on it. They agreed on it. And finally, we've got agree that. We use agree that when we're talking about a decision or opinion and it's followed by a subject and a verb. Like, we all agreed that it's too risky to open a second office in Tokyo. Or, I agreed that our new coworker wasn't working out, but I didn't agree that he get fired. I think he just needs more training. So, there you go. Agree is a small word, but there are a lot of ways to use it. And keep in mind, the best way to remember English like this, and any other word or phrase in English, is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. Hey, did you know you can get more practice using your English when you join my Podcast Learners Study Group? There, you can make new friends. Join us for live group lessons every week where we practice these podcast lessons together. Plus, you get access to the PDF transcript and audio download for every Happy English podcast in the past and in the future. And on top of that, each episode has exercises where you can practice this English point with speaking and writing checked by me. To learn more, just visit myhappyenglish.com and choose podcast lesson 814. Remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.